Hello, today I will be reviewing the newly released mixtape by YBN Cordae, Nahmir, and Almighty J, titled YBN. I'll be giving each track a score out of 10, and then giving that, the average of that as the album's full score out of 10. And since I don't want to make it too long, I'm only going to talk about the main tracks on this project. The first track on this project is titled Intro. Pretty self-explanatory, and it's pretty boring, and the beginning is quite annoying, so I only give this like a 6 out of 10. The second track is titled Porsches in the Rain, and it is pretty good. Great flow from Almighty J, and great beat, because that's kind of the factors that I consider when reviewing a track. The beat, the flow, replay value, and lyrics and stuff. So overall, I give this a 7 out of 10. Same with the next track, Not For Real, which is pretty decent, and the auto-tune vocals of Nahmir are quite good. The next track is titled Target by YBN Cordae with great lyrics. I give that an 8.5 out of 10. After that, we have a track called Man Down with vocals from Chris Brown, which are, again, great, and I give that one an 8.25 out of 10. All I hear is gunshots. I've been down my block. It don't never stop. Either you and I see the paramedics, news cameras, police choppers, man down. The next tracks are titled Two-Tone Drip, which is pretty boring. I give that a 6.5 out of 10. And then we have a track titled Feel Like, which I give a 7.5 out of 10. After that, we have a track titled Cake, which is pretty bad, although it features Wiz Khalifa, who has a decent guest verse, so I give that a 6 out of 10. Then after that, we have a track called Scottie Pippen, or Alaska, which is very, very good, and I give that an 8.75 out of 10, mostly because of the lyrics, countless flow switches by Cordae.
Look it up, whip it up faster, diamonds cold, sweater shit from Alaska, ayy. I'm getting close to disaster, ayy. Boy, to that shit to my pastor. I was flipping, whipping, dipped in the kitchen. These niggas tripping, put the game in submission.
Next up, we have the Bounce Out With That remix with a great guest verse from MGK, and it's probably even better than the original because it's 3 minutes long. Or I think I'd give that a 9 out of 10. Also, remember, these scores are relative to the artist.
Lately, I'm fucking everybody, bitch. Take that little shit and then I throw it on my wrist. I'm a outlaw, never play the politics. In the Grammys with a gun until they put me on the list. I had 2 pop stars in the same pic. Now them 2 pop stars on the same dick. Roof.
The next 3 tracks are titled Think Twice with Little Skies, which I give a 7 out of 10. Fresh, which I give a 5 out of 10. And then Double Back, which I give an 8 out of 10. The next track is titled Kung Fu by YBN Cordae, which is incredible for, them. And I'd give that a 9.25 out of 10, and it might even be the best song on this project.
Let me tell you how I come through with the 1-2, kicking shit like Kung Fu. Treat a bad bitch like she average, I'm a savage, little hoe, what you want, do?
I'm gonna skip track 15 and 16, but I'm gonna still write the scores there, and on to 17, which is titled Make Me Feel, with great vocals from YBN Cordae, good verse from him too, and good hook. 8 out of 10, then No Relations by Nahmir, 7.5 out of 10, then Breadwinners by Nahmir with Jay, again 7.5 out of 10, then Pain Away by Nahmir featuring Cordae, which is an 8.5 out of 10, with a good hook, good verse by Nahmir, and great verse by Cordae, and then Chopsticks by Jay, 7 out of 10, and then Rubbing Off the Paint by Nahmir, which is his breakout hit. It's a 9 out of 10 easy. And then, last but not least, Bounce Out With That by Nahmir. It's like slightly worse than the remix. I think I'll give that an 8.75. Anyways, overall, I give this mixtape a 7.34 out of 10. Great production, lots of trap bangers with great hooks. Some tracks that stand out are Kung Fu, Pain Away, Bounce Out With That remix, and Rubbing Off the Paint. However, there's one bad thing with this project, and that is not having enough of Cordae. Anyways, goodbye, and see you, or you'll watch my video in the next video. I should work on an outro.